By popular demand, here's a clip from the France-Netherlands men's semi-final from Euros. There is a lot to cover in this short segment of a few seconds, so I'll start with the goalkeeper tackle, move on to the aerial, and then finish up with cooperation.
Athlete in the.
Oh, that's a good pass.
Oh, this is beautifully taken
That's a
down.
stroke.
For me, it's a stroke.
It's a stroke, yep.
Yeah, it's a stroke. He's taking it off. Take your own video. I'm pretty sure it's a stroke.
I take my own? Okay.
When assessing a goalkeeper tackle, we need to remember that goalkeepers have different entitlements inside their circle. This changes how we view what would be considered a physical breakdown tackle, as what's illegal for a field defender in the middle of the pitch isn't viewed the same way for a goalkeeper playing with their goalkeeper privileges inside their circle. It's not just because they're special people. Goalkeepers are expected to go to ground and use their bodies to block the ball. This means if an attacker follows the ball quickly, they might also block that attacker, but that's okay. We do look at whether the goalkeeper has played the ball. And in this case, we can see the goalkeeper moves strongly towards the ball, gets there, plays it cleanly with his blocker, and then there's a body collision. If the goalkeeper had missed the ball and collided with the attacker and prevented him from reaching the ball, this clearly would have been a penalty stroke, and everybody would agree with that decision. Well, maybe not the goalkeeper, but everybody else. Since goalkeepers can go to ground and use their bodies in that dimension, it's up to the attacker to move around them. In this case, from different angles, we see the attacker moves into the space where the goalkeeper is legally on the ground and falls over him. This was a play-on situation because possession turned over immediately to another defender, but had the ball stayed inside the circle, it could have been an obstruction decision and a free hit for the defense. Back to the initial aerial decision. We have a goalkeeper who's clearly infringing the initial receiver, who is the attacker. He then backs off somewhat, but probably not the full 5 meters, and another defender considers an attempt to intercept, but then doesn't and just ends up hanging out inside the 5 meters. The replays show that the umpire has her whistle ready, signals for a penalty corner, and then decides to play advantage. When making that decision, we want to see an opportunity for the attacker that is equal to or better than what would be afforded by awarding the team penalty. Is this opportunity with the ball in play better than a set piece with 5 defenders on the line and 8 attackers, including Charlet, on the circle? Does this very skilled and dynamic attacker have enough space to work a one-on-one with the goalkeeper to the same probability of success? The calculation has to be immediate. This is not one that you're going to go back to with 2 bites of the cherry, and it won't be the same at the levels of play that the rest of us mortals are at week in, week out. Seeing how it played out in hindsight, it's easy to say that a PC would have been the better award, and for most of our matches, it could be the safer decision, especially when we're unsure if a better opportunity exists, if we don't blow our whistle.
Take it
That's a
down.
stroke.
For me, it's a stroke.
It's a stroke, yep.
Yeah, it's a stroke. He's taking it off. Take your own video. I'm pretty sure it's a stroke.
I take my own? Okay.
Last, let's talk about how umpires can best support each other during high-pressure decisions in one of their circles. Here, the controlling umpire has a clear view and made their judgment, and that's an important point that we as a support umpire want to take into account. If we think something different has happened, we can consult our colleague after play ends based on how we agreed in our pre-match chat that we're going to communicate about these things. It could be about special keywords that you use or body language if you don't have radios. Good umpires will initiate a consultation when they perceive the sincere reactions of the players and have some doubts of their own. In this situation, it's best practice not to give your colleague the call during the play, but have a chat to double check what they saw just a little bit later. Be aware that you could well be in a less advantageous spot on the pitch, and take that into account when having that discussion with your colleague. Lots to mull over here. There is goalkeeper tackles, how to play advantage inside your circle and why, and how to cooperate with your colleagues. I hope this helps.
The goalkeeper takes the ball cleanly with the player diving for the ball over the top. You can restart with a bully.